Top notch. Appliance repair today. Got a refrigerator we're looking at that doesn't get cold. I have a hunch we're low on refrigerant. I'm gonna come over here and put a piece and valve on it, and then we're gonna charge it. So I'll show you how that's done. Here we are. We're gonna put a piston valve on this suction line here, service port. And we got two sizes we look for, small or big. This is most likely the small one, you can see that. And that's gonna go in there. And we wanna make sure we can get this direction so we can play with it. Like that. Okay, so that means I gotta turn this one around so my valve can face me. There we go. And we put one of these in here. Not bad. We put it in here. Put the other one in there. And the other one in here. Just pay close attention to the way this service is going to be done. And we make sure we press here, press here, press here, and we got to make sure we go accordingly, evenly to all of them. Make sure it's tight. Make sure that thing is tight. Nice and tight. So we don't get no leaks. And what's going to happen now is I'm going to hook up my gauges. And what you guys are going to see that once I hook up the gauges, it's going to give me an atmosphere pressure. And as you can see right now, we're gonna hook up the gauge. And I'm gonna bring this down here so you guys can see. If you're looking at my gauge, I'm on 0 PSI. And we're gonna put this in here. Check it out. Pay close attention to that. Once I pierce this, I'm gonna get a atmosphere pressure. Check it out. Check it out. Look at the gauge. Look at that gauge. Just pay attention to it. Now watch. Wow. How you like that? So we're at atmosphere pressure. And what we're looking to do right now, we're going to plug it in. But before we plug it in, we're going to hook up the tank. And then we're going to bleed it. And I'm going to show you how this process is done. Top notch! Always remember, fellas, this tank, you gotta be careful. Nothing to play with. So we're gonna open it. And then we're gonna turn it upside down. And what's very important, we must bleed it, because you don't want to introduce air into the system. There you go. What's happening here? Oh. And we're good. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug in the system, and you're gonna watch this needle go down. We're looking for it to stay at 0 PSI. If it goes anything under, means it's going into low refrigerant levels. Check it out. You see that? So what's gonna happen here is, we're trying to make sure we don't go under 0 PSI. I think his condenser could be dirty, but if we're in good pressure, I don't see a problem. Yeah, we're low. Yes, sir. Oh, we're going in a vacuum. So we're gonna wait there for a couple of minutes, sir. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start filling the unit, giving a little bit at a time until I'm satisfied on that 0. Check it out how it's done. They go a little bit at a time. And we go down and I wait for this thing to rise. Usually when you have a refrigerator that has a restriction, this thing would not want to rise. Now let's give it a little more okie doke. Close it down. And let's pay attention to the needle rise. Uy, no está subiendo, ¿no? That's not good. Let me see, it has a restriction here. I'm not gonna put in no more. I definitely don't want to do that. Just give it some time. It's going up, see it?
Mm-hmm.
See it?
Yeah.
So we're looking to stay at 0 PSI, and he's gonna have a good refrigerator. Better than ever, like brand new. So we're looking to be at 0 PSI. You see it's raising up. I'm gonna give it a little hello, how you doing, okie doke, and let's see what happens from there. And let's stop it. Watch it rise up. You got to give it time to go all the way through the system, all the way through the evaporator, and then come back down to me, and then it'll start raising up a little bit at a time. Here we are. We're going to give it a little more okie doke. Give it some time. It should be raising up to the 0. We should be getting closer. It always goes down and then come back up once it circulates. So we'll wait there a minute. We'll see what happens. Because I don't want to overcharge it. So that's one thing we don't want to do. We don't want to overcharge. You got to be real patient with this thing. See it? See it going up?
Mm-hmm.
You got to have patience, people. So when you're doing this, you got to have patience. Because we could easily overcharge the system. Let's give it a little more dog. I see we're getting close. Let's see what we got here. Got to be very patient. Give it a little more time. And we should be in business. Once we get that to the 0, I'm going to be satisfied. It's normal when you have a refrigerator that has low refrigerant after so many years. It could have a little leak in the walls. It could have a little leak at the evaporator. Who knows? I think I could give it another hit. And this thing was really low. I think we're getting kind of close there. I just don't want to rush it, but we're getting kind of close there. It's rising up little by little if you're looking at it. We're getting closer to the blue level. Let's give it a little okie doke, just a little more, so we can get some more up in there. Give it a little more time, nice and easy, with a lot of patience. should be getting closer any minute. Let it fluctuate. Let's give it a little more. We're almost there. I ain't gonna waste time. Let's give it a little more okey-doke. And we're almost there. We're getting much closer. Patience, just have some patience. So we need some patience here. Compressor starting to cool down, and I believe we're getting closer. Let's give it one more okey-doke without being afraid. Let's get up in there. Let's get up in there. We don't want to overcharge it, so we're trying to be careful. There it is. It's coming up. You gotta have patience when it comes to doing this, because we could easily overcharge it. But something's telling me I can give it another one without being afraid. Let's do that. We're looking good almost. I need to be afraid sometimes, but let's give it a little more okey-doke. Let's wait and see what happens. Pay attention, you see what's happening here. It sucks in and then comes back up after the, yeah, it equalizes and circles all the way around. I don't know what happened to my glass for this. Top notch. I'll come back and I'll show you where we at after this break.